About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for.
Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel and another food haul. Apologies for the lack of intro clip. I edited this video and then went to insert my intro and ending clips and realised that I haven't filmed them yet. So if I want this to be up on time today at 5 PM, I need to get a move on, and I haven't got time to take the card out and then re-import all the footage. So like I said, I've had a Tesco delivery. It is a little bit of a smaller shop this week because this is my last full shop before we go away on holiday, and I didn't want too much waste. So I'll take you through it all. At the end, I will show you my meal plan and then I will let you know how much it came to. So let's go and have a look at what I bought. Alright, so we will start off with the fresh fruit and veg. If you can hear beeping or thumping in the background, Jake's actually in the conservatory on the running machine, so that's probably what you can hear. It is only 17 minutes past 8, so quite proud of him for getting up and getting his run in, bless his little heart. Anyway, I got some spinach. Haven't had spinach for ages, but I feel like we could do with a little bit more iron in our diet, so I thought we'll have some spinach. I got 2 lots of pears. Again, these are really good value, 69p, and you get, what, 6? And we pop them in the fridge and just chop them up with our lunches. They're really nice. 2 lots of the Nightingale Farms baby plum tomatoes. I got some seedless grapes. These are still on offer. These are, I think, 79p, and they've been all right the last few times I've had them, so I'm quite happy to keep buying those. I got 2 lots of the Rosedene Farms small apples. These are actually really nice as well, and again, I think they're only 69p. The offer this week is sweet gem lettuce. They're down to 45p for 2, which is amazing. I got some white potatoes. I got some mushrooms, some spring onions, 2 cucumbers, and then these nectarines are so nice. They're really, really hard. Even when they're ripe, they don't, you know, sometimes nectarines sort of mush up a little bit. These don't, so I keep them in the fridge, and again, we just chop them up for lunch, but they sort of hold their shape and they're really crunchy. So that's the fresh stuff. Like I said, I don't want to get too much because we've only got a week left of sort of shopping, and this is our last shop before we go on holiday, so I didn't want to go over the top, and we will definitely eat all of this. I got some chicken. This is the Tesco British chicken breast fillets, and this was £5 for 950 grams, so that's not too bad. I got some wafer thin cooked ham, 2 lots of the cheese strings, the twisted ones. These were on offer at £1. Sorry if it's like a shadow here. It feels like the light's behind me because of the time of day it is. Normally the sun's up a bit more, but anyway. I also got some fridge raiders. I wanted to do the boys some fish with homemade wedges and peas or baked beans, and the best offer I found were these bird's eye battered fish fillets with omega-3, and they're made with 100% fish fillet, and these were actually 3 for £6, so you get 4 fillets for £2. So I thought that was really good. I'll use 3 of them, like 3 fillets, and then the rest can go in the freezer for another day. I always buy corn lately, but this was on offer. I've been getting the, I think, the 300 gram bags. Yeah, I've been getting the 300 gram bags, and they're 3 for £5. These are the pizzas on the move. These are the 500 gram bags, and they're reduced to £1.50 each, so it actually works out even cheaper than I normally pay, and they're the bigger bags. So we really, really like this. We have it with all sorts, and I think I'm actually going to make a kind of like a spaghetti bolognese, but a corn bolognese with it instead of using mince. I know you can get corn mince, but that wasn't on offer, so I didn't get that. So we'll see how that comes out, and the boys can have it with pasta, and Steve and I will have it with these bare naked noodles, but I'll just make my normal tomato sort of based sauce. We really like these, by the way. People do ask all the time, and they're really, really good. Just make sure you rinse them and make sure you add them in with whatever you're eating. Don't eat them on their own, and they're absolutely fine. More toilet tissue. We go through so much toilet tissue. I got some penne pasta. This is super cheap as well. Somebody asked the other day whether our food is subsidised in this country. It isn't, but some of it is incredibly cheap. And this is, I think, 29p for a bag. Crazy money. The same with these pizzas. These are for Friday night. I've already got some Alpha Bites in the freezer. These thin and crispy pepperoni pizza are 69p, and I just think it's crazy. So I got 2 of those and 1 cheese one, and because they're like the Hearty Food Co, they're quite thin, and there's obviously a little bit less cheese in that one, but it just makes them that little bit healthier as well, rather than the thick base and tons of toppings and cheese. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds, and you cannot go wrong. Works out just under £2.10. You get 3 pizzas, so you can get some really good value food in Tesco. 2 lots of free-range eggs, so we've actually got 30 free-range eggs. At the moment, Bailey's having 3 for breakfast, I have 3, Steve has 3, and Jake's been having 3, which is crazy. That's like a dozen eggs a day, so we needed to get 2, and we'll probably run out. I got 4 tins of tuna. This week I bought these Stockwell tuna chunks because they were the same weight as the John West ones, but these work out like £2.36 I think for 4, and the John West were £5. So I got those. I got a bottle of Pinotage. This is £4.35. It's a really nice wine if you want like a more of the cheaper wines, but it doesn't taste like a cheap one, if you know what I mean. And it's the Western Cape Wines of South Africa one, and it's selected by Tesco if anyone's interested. £4.35, and it's a really nice wine. I got this to take on holiday. I thought that we could all share this shower and bath gel. It's just obviously coconut, so I do the shopping, so I get to choose. Again, I got deodorant for me to take, one for Jake. I think everyone else has got their deodorants. I got a, what do you call this? Air freshener. I'm going to think, we always call it bathroom spray, but it's an air freshener. I also got this to take with us on holiday. It should be £5 and it was £2.50, so we can all share that. Our usual 4 pints of semi-skimmed milk, 2 low calorie or no added sugar lime tonics, because that is such a nice drink. I got 3 squash, 1 apple and blackcurrant, 1 apple and 1 orange lemon and pineapple. These are the no added sugar double strength ones, and they're £1 each. I like mayonnaise because we're out of mayonnaise, and I much prefer the jars to the squeezy bottles because you can get it out at the end of the squeezy bottles. There always seems to be so much left in them that you have to put in the bin or like wash out and waste before you put it in the recycling, and it just seems silly, whereas these you can really empty. I got a creamy tomato and herb pasta bake sauce. I'm going to do a tuna and tuna and pasta bake basically. And then I also got 3 lots of crisps. So we got the bunny bites, which are 85p for 6, some chipsticks, which are 8 for £1, and some French fries, which were on offer. There's 12 in there, and I think they were £1.50 for 12. So that is everything this week, and I spent £68, which is really low for me, but I'm trying to keep it down this week, like I said, because we're going away. I don't want a lot of waste, and also we're going to be spending a lot over the next few weeks, so I'm just trying to keep it down a little bit, but I've got enough here for some really nice meals. So I will take you through our meal plan now. Right, so here's our meal plan for the coming week. Today is Thursday. I've got some leftover shepherd's pie from last night and a few leftover freezer bits, so I'm just going to have a leftover night tonight. Tomorrow night the boys are going to have the pizzas you saw with some alpha bites, and Steve and I are probably going to have some corn steak strips with some spinach. Then on Saturday I'm going to make a spaghetti bolognese style thing with the corn pieces and naked noodles, and I'll just make my own bolognese sauce to go with that. Sunday we're going to have a marinated chicken salad with potatoes, probably tandoori style. On Monday I'm going to do fish portions with homemade wedges and baked beans or peas. Tuesday I'm going to do a tuna pasta bake. And then on Wednesday we're going to have jacket potato, cheese and beans, and that is everything for the coming week. I'm trying to keep it reasonably simple because I've got a lot to do with packing and things. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you in our next video.
This is what we waited for.